sitting there?
Yep, I remember. He's a good friend of mine.
Okay. So we're going to play a little game, what's called...
But he never calls me.
Well, you're you're a very busy man, too.
Kinda. All right, so we're going to look at the Doucet division.
Yeah, contender or pretender.
Or
we're
in
going to
high
start...
school, as we like to call it, the douchebag.
Yeah, I didn't want to put that on the site because it's supposed to be a positive thing. You know, if I called it the douchebag division, maybe he would feel like he doesn't want to win as much. So let's look at the teams. We're going to start at the very top, and we're going to start with your buddy, the Rocks, Mark Doucet. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the players, and you tell me if they are a contender. Right now, they're 5-2 on top of things, but like you said, there's a long ways to go. Right now, they've got a quarterback of Kurt Warner. Well, Kurt Warner's not starting.
No, listen, he is 2 starting.
Well, maybe this week, but I mean, for the Arizona Cardinals he is, but he's got Carson Palmer, so he's going to start Palmer over Kurt Warner.
I don't think he is. I think that Kurt Warner, I will tell you this, that Kurt Warner pickup is the pick of the century.
Really?
He is a point producer.
No, Mark Doucet's done well. Mark Doucet's done well.
I think he has done well. That Kurt Warner pickup is huge.
So, but he's got Carson Palmer. I don't know if you could go and not start Carson Palmer over Kurt Warner.
That'd be the one. I mean, with those 2 quarterbacks, he's going to kick himself one week or another because he's going to start the wrong guy.
Let me tell you who else he's got real quick. Thomas Jones, who's been a little off for the Jets. Najee Davenport, who's been a pleasant surprise for Pittsburgh. His Anquan Bolden, he's been hurt a little bit. TJ Hushmanzada. He's also got Nate Burleson on that and some other people. Who do you contender? Do you think he's going to stay in it for the long haul?
He has got a. He will stay in it for the long haul. He's balanced enough. I don't like the the running backs are a little bit weak.
I agree. I think Thomas Jones, Najee Davenport's been a pleasant surprise, but how long is he going to last? Right. So I think the Rocks, I'm agreeing with you. I think he's going to be a contender just because who Mark Doucet is. He kind of knows his football stuff. And last year, you know what? He scored next to nothing in points compared to everybody else and somehow won these games. Last week, he scored 68 points, won 2 games.
Yeah.
He's lucky SOB right now. I'm saying he's a contender too, so we both agree on that.
Yes.
Let's turn to the other team that's in first place, the injured reserves. Mike Peters, who was on here last week.
Okay.
Fantasy Bowl the first year, lost in the first round to the JH Express, who ended up winning. In fact, I wore this peacock tie the day I won.
Nice.
I don't know if did you look at that? That's a peacock on there.
And do you think that would, you being the commissioner, has any outcome on your ability to perform? So, for example, these trades that you're conducting behind the scenes that none of us can see.
Nobody can see anybody trades. Nobody can see anybody's trade.
You can approve. Do you think that has any? And your freakishly your freakish ability to manipulate your friends in this league to convince them that this trade is good. And I can't remember the one that I stopped from happening.
You were, and it didn't stop from happening. We talked about it the first week. I'm sure you tuned in when me and my brother talked about the bitch magnet and myself, Eric Moshan, wanted Larry Johnson for Chad Johnson and Marshawn Lynch. And right now, it'd almost be a bust. Larry Johnson's the only thing that's really been somewhat good on that trade. Larry Johnson actually had a pretty good week the week before. But Eric wanted to take that trade back, blah, 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 because he left it on the board too long. I went ahead and did that because...
You should have taken it back.
Yeah, I went ahead and did that because I don't cheat. Because I'm loyal to my friends, and I don't try to rip them off.
Right.
So, now I did do...
So you say.
I did do a trade this year, before the season even started, Lamont Jordan for Work Done, who were even in points last year. And look, I guess it's once again, not looking at the sheet of where they're ranked, but knowing the talent.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why I've got a championship under my belt.
Mm-hmm.
And 9-13, 3-4.
Hey, this is my second year in it. How many years have you been in this?
No, this is my third.
Okay. So
and I won in the second year.
3 years. So this is my second year.
Okay.
Did you write that?
Dane Dane wins this year.
Yep.
This is a prediction.
Find a team that'll beat me.
No, what about the Norm Buds?
No. Ronnie Brown, Brian Westbrook. I'll ride those 2 horses all the way. Sometimes they're going to score enough points to win me the whole thing.
Till they freaking get hurt, like Brian Westbrook did the other week. Remember when you started Brian Westbrook and he wasn't playing, and you lost 2 games?
Yeah, that was tough.
Injured reserves. Mikey's got Eli Manning. He's got LaDainian Tomlinson, who's been underperforming. Yep. He's another guy like Mark, who scored 70 points last week, got 2 wins. He's been kind of... I mean, if you look at the points scored, the Rocks have scored 590. The injured reserves scored 581. The Busty Lusties behind them have scored 634 points, but yet are trailing them. He's got Reggie Wayne. He's got Todd Heap. Mikey's been a contender. He's made the playoffs both years. He's got Andre Johnson, who's hurt too. Yeah. Contender, pretender? Do you look at him as a contender in your league?
I think he is a contender. Once again, I think, and it's only because he's balanced. So, LaDainian Tomlinson he's not going to underperform for very long. He's already starting to. So he's going to provide you some points. Eli Manning will be kind of even road. Derek Ward, I'm a little bit worried about Brandon Jacobs coming back.
Yeah, but
He's
he
gonna
did.
steal some
He had
points.
but he had a good week last week still, even with Brandon Jacobs in the lineup.
Yep. I think though Derek Ward is going to be kind of like another Najee Davenport. He's going to steal a couple touchdowns here and there, but Brandon Jacobs is going to get the. So his backup Tatum Bell is now also backing up Kevin Jones.
I call him Taco Bell. I don't like
Taco
Tatum
Bell,
Bell. I don't
Taco
like
Bell.
Tatum Bell at all.
So
Ugh.
wide receivers though not bad. Derek Mason's a stud. He is, I think, the number one.
Derek Mason from Baltimore?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
I think he's the number one.
You've been
He
over
has
at
caught-
Moshan's house smoking crack
No.
because Derek Mason, blah.
I think he has caught more balls than any other wide receiver. Might not have as many touchdowns, but he gets thrown to a ton.
I'd say he's a contender still, but I don't.
I'm saying contender.
I'm saying he's a contender just from who he is, but I don't know. Busty Lusty's Christy,
No, not a contender. I don't even have to look at her lineup. It's because she's female.
but she's got now. I'll agree with you to a certain extent. Christy's not on the site very as often. She studied hard at the draft. Did you see her?
Is this her profile, by the way?
Yeah, how do you like that?
It really turns me on.
A little
Yeah.
mimic it there a little bit for you. I wish Aaron was here to do it and just let their pants for you.
Ooh,
I know
nice,
that would
Sam.
be nice. But she's got John Kitna. Her running backs, I think she's got the best 4 running backs, and I think even if she just checks her lineup and points the starters.
Best 4.
Listen to this: Sammy Morris,
Yep.
who's been playing a lot in the Patriots.
But yes, but it's well, I take that. It's so hard to tell with the Patriots. Lawrence Maroney,
I think he's been a dud.
he has been a dud. He hasn't played.
Even when he
But-
played, he's been a dud.
But
Why aren't you drinking your beer?
I am. But
Slow.
So let's go. Sammy Morris, Clinton
Sammy
Portis.
Morris, Clinton Portis. Now here's one that you're going to say something about: Travis Henry and Chris Brown.
I love Travis Henry. I have him in my other league. I think he's
He's smoking the heebie-jeebies with
He's-
Denver. He's going to be gone. But
he's going to be gone.
That's her only bad thing. Santonio Holmes.
Chris Brown. That was a flash in the pan.
No, he's still doing okay. As a fourth running back, if you have
As
that
a
as your
fourth.
fourth running back, John
But
Kitna I think is good.
I think Sammy Morris though. Ride it while you can, sister, because he's going away here pretty soon. He's going to be sharing carries with Lawrence Maroney before you know it. And so now all of a sudden you've got 2 or 3 running backs on your roster that are sharing carries.
I think she's going to ride it out. I think she's going to be there till the end. Even though I don't think
Look at my roster. I've got Ronnie Brown, Brian Westbrook. We don't share.
we're
carries.
going to look
We
at
don't share.
we're going to look at your roster
right.
in just a second.
But no, she's not a contender.
Okay.
Not a contender.
I think she is a contender still. Smear the Queers, James Chapman. I don't think you've met Chapman yet. He was the 17th
did beat
team.
me.
He did beat you.
But that was one of the weeks where I got -4 from
Sure. Now,
Bulger.
if you look at his lineup, and this is if you put this lineup on the field last year, he'd be the worst team in the league. He's got Tom Brady, Willis McGay, who's been doing good, great rookie pickups in Brandon Jackson from Green Bay is okay, but Adrian Peterson from Minnesota, a steal. Dwayne Bowe, who he picked up via free agency.
Yep.
Sean McDonald, the 4th wide receiver in Detroit's been doing good. A no-name team who's gone to 4-3, and I think he's right in the thick of it. What do you think?
I think he is. Looking at that lineup, he's got some. Tom Brady, obviously, you can't debate that. Willis McGahee, Brandon Jackson. The Brandon Jackson's the one question mark, but
Well, Adrian Peterson, yeah.
will come back, and in a keeper league, that's a steal. I mean,
Yeah.
I think
and you know
he's
what?
gonna
He
be
was
a
very
steal.
against keeper leagues. He